Okay, good afternoon. So we have today with us two charming gentlemen, Marcello and Niccolo. Maybe I should take time to say your last name, but that's good enough. Your first name is good
yeah,
enough.
that's perfect.
So welcome to All About Your Professions.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
We're glad to be here.
Nice to meet you. It's the first time I meet you.
Yeah.
And I saw your profile. You have a great profile. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, what you do.
Yeah.
And then Marcello, also I know him. I've met him I think 3-4 times. So both of you, if I understand, are students, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so since this is all about your profession, what profession would you envision to do?
So we're gonna answer first. Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever's ready.
Well, yeah. I have to say the main reason why I moved here in California in the Bay Area is because I am kind of a technology enthusiast. So I don't know what my profession is gonna be in the future, but I really hope it would be in a tech industry.
Okay.
I mean, I think one of my mission, as I expect in my professional life, would be to help people in a business perspective and doing it through technology. So,
Okay. So you think technology is the answer to people's problems?
not to people's problem. I mean, maybe to people's problems in a business perspective, probably, and sometimes also also main problems as I mean, for example, think what Facebook is doing in Africa through technology is helping to connect people and to people more connected, mean people that tend to help them with each other, you know.
In Africa, I mean, there's many parts of Africa. I mean, there's
Yeah.
Africa who have computers, and there's Africa that doesn't have computers.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure.
which they probably in the part where there is computers.
Probably, but the point is that the point is right is to bring computer in Africa, to bring technology in Africa, and to bring internet connection.
Oh, okay, okay. So is that what Facebook is doing?
Is also what Facebook is doing.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I hear it. So you must be well informed. When did you hear about that?
When?
When did it?
Oh no.
It's been going on for a while.
I think it's a pretty common issue in Facebook. You know, Facebook mission is to make people connected.
Everywhere, so they have
everywhere,
more
yeah.
users of
Yeah.
Facebook. That
Maybe-
makes sense.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe not just about Facebook.
Maybe other things too.
Yeah.
While they are.
I mean, I hope so.
I mean, right now what they have over 2 billion users.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they still have a long ways to go. But by connecting Africa, it's maybe a step to accomplish their goal.
Yeah,
So.
certainly.
So yeah, well, technology definitely help, but doesn't feed people, does it? Yes, actually, there is agrotech. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It does help even in agriculture and everything else. So anyway, let's talk to Nicholas. Since this is the first time I meet you, I might ask you more questions.
Yeah, sure.
So Nicholas, how long have you been in the United States?
So I came here was 1 month ago, but I've been in the United States when I was younger with my family. So that's why I decided to come here, because I really like the American mentality and the differences between American people and Italian people are huge. So the professional life is totally different. You have here more opportunities because people are probably more open-minded here. I'm talking about the professional aspect. And yeah, that's why I also chose San Francisco, because it's one of my favorite place in the world.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good. So, what do you envision a professional life to be? It's not a student life, but what do you think it's like?
So I had two professional experiences back home. One was in Rome, one was in Paris. And the first one was more analytical, and the second one was more related about sales and development. And what I figured out is I didn't know what was my area, but at the second job, so Paris, I worked in the sales department. I think that might be my area, also because I'm interested in you know, talking to people.
So you like sales?
Yeah, I love sales.
Okay.
And yeah, actually, I think it might be my, you know, my
Vocation.
best choice. Yeah,
Your vocation?
Yeah, my vocation.
Okay, sounds good. So are you training for that now?
Well, I think I always train, you know, because
It's human relations.
yeah, I think so. It doesn't mean, I mean, sales is something different, of course, when you talk about, you know, professional stuff, right? But the thing is that if you can understand what people need, if you can talk to them, if you can build empathy, then you are fine. It doesn't matter if you talk about professional aspect, talk about, you know, life, you know, day life. So I think I can go for that.
What did you sell? Software?
Yeah, back in France, I worked for this startup. They do energy efficiency. So actually, they provide the software to reduce energy expenses for companies.
It is software.
Software, yeah.
So you both studying though in the same campus, and you both studying the same thing.
Yeah.
But you guys are gonna go in different directions when you finish graduation.
Well, it
You're
depends.
not going into sales, are you?
I am actually pretty into sales. Yeah, I really like sales, and I also really into softwares because I mean it's great, the business model of software companies, because what is great is that software companies' success really depends on their their clients' success, and I think this business model is great. Perhaps this is the main reason why I would like to work for a software company. And for the future, well, I don't know. Our university has a.
But you don't want to actually sell the software, do you?
Yeah, also sells.
You want to sell the software?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Because it means to identify clients' needs and problems, and to figure out and provide with them with the best solution. I think it's a good challenge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you have to convince them to write a check.
Yeah.
They gotta feel that they're connecting with you in order to do that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, maybe that's the biggest challenge.
Yes.
Perhaps.
You tried it once, maybe. Did you ever try it?
No, I never tried.
But he tried it.
Yeah.
It's
he's
not
more
as hard
experienced.
as people think, right? It's easy.
Well, it depends, because it depends on, you know, for example, this company provided a really technical stuff, so that's why, for example, when I worked with the manager, we were talking to you know, representatives for other companies, and they wanted to know everything about the software, how it works.
So your manager told them?
Yeah, I mean.
But did they finally write a check? Did they buy?
Yeah.
They did buy.
Yeah.
So that was very rewarding for you.
Yeah. I mean, I was not, you know, the driver.
Closer.
Yeah.
Oh, you were not the closer.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was just, you know, helping the manager to create a portfolio on Excel.
Okay.
And to understand which potential clients we would have in contact with. So yeah, it was tough, because when you talk about technology, everyone wants to know perfectly what's going on, right? You are not buying a cell phone or
you gotta, and at the end you have to close them.
Yeah.
Right. You have to make them buy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's also something you have to learn how to do.
Of course.
Yeah. So yeah, the reason sales is so exciting is because when you make a sale, you feel you have done something, and it's rewarding.
Yeah, you had a sort of impact on the company.
Oh, you also have helped the company get maybe their solution implemented. That's good. Yeah. So you both then studying international business because you want to sell internationally?
Yeah.
Yes?
I mean, I don't know if Marcello is the same as me, but I came here because this is an international school, right?
Yes.
So the thing is that I would like to work for a global company, an international company. So when we study with people that come from more than 60 nationalities all over the world, it's get easier for us to to be international, and also for companies to understand that we want to be international, as I told you before. So yeah, I made this choice for being involved in an international company, that's for sure.
Yeah, but not all the companies are international.
You're right. Yeah, right. I mean, the point here is that I mean, my desire is to work internationally, right? So to find a job
where the product is used everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Like IBM.
For example,
IBM,
Google, Facebook,
Salesforce.
Yeah, for example, yeah.
So the implementation helps everybody. So do you use Salesforce yourself now?
I used Salesforce when I was working in
in
French,
that company.
Yeah.
I use it too.
Yeah, okay.
I use it too, only to keep track of some people, but I don't use it every day. But it's just to keep track of people, when to call them back, when to send them a note. Just it's reminders. Yeah. So it's a good tool. It's probably why they have so much success.
Yeah.
So anyway, tell us maybe what the school is gonna help you toward your goal. I mean, you're studying every day, right?
Yeah.
Is that school gonna open ideas for you?
Right. So the school is basically I mean, a business school. So the thing is that we learn every day by discussing with our teachers and our peers about trends, about industries. So what I like of this university is that we can keep updated on what's going on in the world.
Okay.
And we also have teamwork, tasks. So that's why, for example, back home I always study by myself. Here it's totally different because you keep updated, and then you share with people that come from different backgrounds and different nationalities. So you can enlarge your knowledge. You can have feedback from people that they are from India, China, Guatemala. So
by doing that, you think you'll get a different perspective from them?
Totally.
You saw that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So give me a concrete example. Let's say you want to sell a software and you're talking to a Chinese person and you're talking to Indian person. Is it a different way?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, let's make an example. The hypothesis of face-to-face sale deal. I mean, not by telephone. It's more complicated to explain. For example, it could be much better to send a gift, for example, for Japanese or Chinese, even I think, consumer, a Japanese client. Well, it's better not to do that
with Americans.
Yeah.
They don't like.
Or maybe also with Europeans.
Yeah. They don't like that.
Yeah. So I think that understanding culture in business, in international business especially, is very important. And what's great in this university is that we are going to work closely. Yeah, work closely with 59 nationalities. And
so you
60.
Yeah, 60. So you that's why I wanted to say that basically you understand that you cannot have a kind of conversation, I mean the same conversation with a Chinese and with an American, or with a Chinese and a Colombian guy. So you understand, what's
The expectations.
the expectations, what the other in front of you wants to hear, what's the empathy that you build with. So you learn really, we call them soft skills, right? So it's not more about knowledge, but this aspect makes difference when you sell something.
I am European, but I'm not Italian. Is there something I didn't do?
With us?
No, with you, yeah. Is there something that is done in Italy that I missed?
I don't think so.
European is European, right?
Yeah.
We pretty much the same.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I don't want to do something or forget to do something that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I know that Marcello, you are very well behaved, and you know how to deal with people. You're not rude or anything like this. So you're well educated, and that's basically the base.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just the little things that are different with every culture, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you have the base already taken care of, then it's the rest is easy to learn, right?
Yeah. Or at least it's possible to learn.
Yeah. Okay. So is the but the other classes that you are taking along the way, which is like accounting and all that, this is to help you run your own international business, correct?
We didn't start yet, actually.
Yeah. No,
Nice.
but those are skills that you need to have.
I think so.
So the program is international business. So you have a broader picture of the business that runs a company, right? So you learn accounting, you learn strategy, and then you learn statistics. So you pretty much understand every area with a general perspective on the company. The thing is that then you can decide to be more specialized with 6 months, and you can go deep into some
One of those.
Yeah, one of those. So the university this program provides just a broader picture. Then you decide if you go deeper inside.
It will be 1 more year.
6 months more.
Oh, 6 months more.
Yeah.
So you might stay 18 months if you
Yeah.
want to.
If
Yeah.
you want to,
Yeah, of course.
So one person might specialize in finance, and you might specialize in sales and marketing.
For example, yeah.
Oh, but you already know the direction you want to go, or you just learn everything?
I don't know. I mean, I wanna decide, not now, but I think for now I might to don't go for the 6 because you can also decide to not
You don't
apply.
need the 6 months because you already did sales on that job.
Yeah. I just wanna have experience as soon as possible, right? Because if you don't study finance, but if you study sales, I mean, makes difference, right? If you wanna be like a financial manager, probably you have to study 6 months more, but then
for you don't need
yeah,
it.
I guess.
I mean, you already spent, you say 6 months in the French company?
Well, 3 months,
Yeah.
and other 3 months in the other startup back home.
Yes.
So
You already have your 6 months.
yeah, so kind of, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And do you have any work experience yourself?
I had an internship in operations.
Yeah.
Actually my parents' company.
Yeah.
They organize events for pharmaceutical companies.
So you did some work for them?
Yeah, I did. It is a kind of interesting environment. It's very competitive, but it was good. And I also tend to collaborate with Business Insider as a contributor. So I used to write something and making interviews as you do.
In English, right?
Actually, is Business Insider Italy.
Oh, their branch in Italy?
Yeah. It's just they came in Italy just in November.
Okay.
Yeah. last year.
So they think you have enough experience to write?
No, I don't.
No, but they think that?
Well, yeah, I think so. As I worked for 2 years for my university magazine.
Newspaper?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. And
So they think you can do
yeah,
it.
yeah, and also for startup website, I was the editor of their website. So
Okay. So now, even though nobody can see your face when you write,
no,
people can see you know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, sure. I mean, it's mostly about entrepreneurship, but yeah, they can see that.
Okay. So, but it doesn't come from your own experience because you personally never been an entrepreneur, correct?
No, sure. No, it's about others.
It's about others.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So that's why you interview other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe in 10 years you can write about your own
Oh, I don't know.
experience.
Maybe.
I mean, you can write from your own perspective.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so right now it's mostly you want to hear what other people have to say.
Yeah, and I try to be as objective as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
not my point of view.
so you suggested we do. Is your interview with these people 5 minutes?
Well, actually, I used to do that by email or
Oh.
LinkedIn, or by Skype. I have not
Not
time
orally.
set it,
Not orally.
No.
Oh, it's not that you record them.
No. I just write.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's more like a questionnaire then.
Yeah.
Ah,
Something like that. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Because when you transcribe
Uh-huh.
a half an hour talk, it's many pages.
Yeah. No. It's just to have some questions and some replies, and then to write the whole article.
You don't publish the question answers?
No. I
No?
mean, I
Oh,
post
you
it
take
as
the-
as the whole article.
Ah, so you have
that's
to.
that's
you
just
have
my
to
that's just my way
interpret.
to build the article.
Got it. So the actual interview doesn't. People don't see it.
No. Of course, no. Maybe I don't even see that person.
Ah,
It's just
but how you
by email.
gonna? I mean, you gonna write on their behalf?
I don't used to write on their behalf, but maybe it's just something they know I don't know.
That you think is important.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me an example.
Recently, I wrote an article about gold trading, and I mean gold trading in Africa.
Yeah.
Um,
It's very big, right?
yeah, it was a very tough article to write,
Okay.
but I was not alone. I mean, the article was written by me,
Mhm.
but especially thanks to another guy who stayed in Finland
Yeah.
and another guy who stayed in London.
Okay.
The first one was the founder of a consulting company focused on trading.
Mhm.
And the guy from London was a financial analyst based, very focused on commodities.
Okay.
So I just kept their knowledge about the topic, and I write it down. Then
You sure you did not make mistakes? Because trading is you gotta learn.
Yeah, of course I made my research and my homework meanwhile.
Oh.
But yeah, and of course the chief editor just check if my work is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, because to get a license to trade, you gotta study like for 4 months. It's,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
Yeah,
things. It's
sure,
not
sure.
just
Yeah.
just put the money and it's out.
Yeah, indeed.
It's very complicated.
Yeah, indeed. It's not about my knowledge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you were still able to write the article even though
Yeah.
you don't understand the trade.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the great thing. I mean, when you write articles, it's great because you learn many things. That's great because you interact with people that have something interesting to say, and it is a good way to learn new things.
Okay. No, definitely you're gonna learn new things because you're still a student.
Yeah. No, I mean
But
writing articles.
Articles, so you have to kind of see their vision,
interview people, make some research,
turn it into
yeah,
an article.
yeah, is a new way to learn for me. Is another way to learn beyond studying, you know.
All right, sounds good. Are you good at writing too?
Well, I probably have not the experience as Marcello has, cause
You have sales experience.
no, I mean, yeah, but like I just wrote some like little articles on my university magazine, but it was just something related about events inside the school, the university, but then
That's not your thing.
yeah, no, I mean, I didn't really realize because I wrote just 2 or 3 articles, right?
Right.
So you
No,
gotta,
but
you
some
gotta,
people are born writers,
yeah.
and some people don't like it at all. So
Well, no,
you
no,
have
no.
to decide what you like. Yes.
Yeah, I like it, but probably I'm not the most
Prolific.
capable, the journalist of the world, right?
Right.
So,
So it's something you do for fun a little bit.
yeah, for
Okay.
fun a little bit, yeah.
Right. But Marcello has maybe a taste for it. Yeah.
I don't know.
You just did it because you think it was interesting.
It's just kind of
to learn. To learn.
Yeah, to learn, yeah, it's yes, that's the greatest thing. It's a good way to learn. I really like to learn in this way. I don't know if it can turn into a job one day. I don't think so.
Oh, you can be a broadcaster and
Yeah,
you interview
yeah.
people.
Why not? Why not? I don't know. It's kind of a hobby.
It's open.
Yeah.
Open. What's the name of the Italian TV station?
It depends what station.
Telemundo? No, that's a Spanish station.
I don't know. There are more stations, I think.
No. In Italy, what's the name of your main station?
Oh my God, no.
Uh,
Rai?
Yeah, Rai,
Rai?
yeah, which is a public station,
Television?
yeah, television,
And Mediaset, which is private.
yeah, which is private,
Which is?
private,
Mediaset.
Mediaset,
Megaset?
Mediaset,
Mediaset.
Mediaset, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Media 7, right?
No, Sat.
set like SET,
Oh, Media Set.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay, so Marcello suggested we do a 5-minute testing,
yeah,
and it's gonna be a learning experience for all of us.
Yeah.
But are you ready to do a 5-minute test?
yeah, deep,
Okay, so
intensive, intensive,
so now we at the stage of all 3 of us learning, right? Because
Yeah.
I never did 5 minutes.
yeah.
All my life I did 1 hour
Okay.
or half hour. But anyway, so let's do the test. So Marcello, you're gonna guide us because it's your suggestion. So what do you suggest we talk about in a 5-minute interview?
Oh, well, I think we can talk again with what we're talking now, but just focusing on the main topics, on the main points, you know?
Okay.
Um,
So let me do 5 questions, maybe 1 minute each.
Yeah, maybe even less.
Even less.
Yeah, like maybe also 3.
Very short.
Yeah.
Okay. So so I'm gonna ask a question, and whoever wants to answer. Whoever has the answer can answer. So Marcello, you suggested yesterday when I met you Thursday that we explain what's the difference between an MBA and an international business. What is it called?
Master of International Business. Yeah,
And a
that's-
master of an international business, that
Yeah.
which you are studying.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's your question. Answer it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not my question. He is the boss today. So go ahead.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. It's a very good question because many Americans don't know the difference between the normal master of international business or international marketing or just master and
Okay.
the MBA program, which is
Alright.
actually a master. It's Master of Business Administration. And what many people I think don't know is that the MBA is more about executive people, while the normal master of some gas it's more for junior people like us.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, you take an MBA even if you're 40.
Yeah, maybe 30 or.
When you want to start your own company, you have to learn a few more things.
Also, of course, and the most important thing is that you can get into an MBA program only if you have a relevant work experience.
Oh, okay.
And this is not the case of the normal
That's
master.
not for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you agree with his answer?
Totally.
So you're not doing this to start your business, but to get into business.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
point.
yeah. I mean, if you have the one valuable idea, but you study in the normal master, you can also, of course, start your business. But the difference here is that MBA is an upgrade, so you go deeper in what you studied before, and the thing is that given that you have professional experience, then you just wanna go back to study and combine.
A
yeah,
CEO. You become a CEO.
yeah, of course, because when you got an MBA, that means basically that
you want to be a CEO.
Yeah, your knowledge is deeper. You have already.
How many years experience you need before you accept it? 2?
3.
Yeah, like 3.
At
4.
least 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to have at least some knowledge of working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the average age is about 27, 28.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's another degree that you can get later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's move on to the next question. So Marcello, because we're doing it briefly, at the conclusion of your study, what is your school say you can do with that degree?
What does the school say?
Yeah, what does the school say you can do with that degree that appealed to you?
Okay. As I was saying before, the most interesting thing is that we have the possibility to work closely with 60 different nationalities.
No, but what can you do when you graduate?
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, what school tell us is that as you have a multicultural perspective, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can just get into a market and find a job. Many of HULT students tend to work in startups, many in larger companies.
As what? As
Oh, you mean the
profession?
The role. Yeah, the profession. Well, it depends. With the Master of International Business, doors are pretty open, from marketing to operation to finance, maybe less finance. But mostly, I think, in corporate jobs, like sales and marketing.
Okay. You see yourself selling?
I see myself selling, yeah.
Oh, okay. And what do you hope to get in 1 year after school?
Yeah, so I totally agree with Marcello, and then I want to add that basically it depends on what you want to, right? So there are people that they start their own company because the school does give people the opportunity to start their company. For instance, last Friday we just spent 1 hour lesson with the teacher. So we just share our business idea.
Okay.
And so the teacher gave us feedback, either positive or negative.
You came up with an idea.
Not me. I mean, I have some.
A friend.
Yeah, a friend of mine, for example.
Okay.
So the thing is that the school provides you the tool to be successful, either if you want to start your company, either if you want to, as Marcello mentioned before, you want to work for a larger company. Yeah.
Okay.
But my point of view is, as I mentioned before, I want to work for an international company, like for instance Google, Facebook, so the big four, Amazon, and also.
So you want mostly contact with people.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in front of a computer.
No, absolutely. I mean, I don't mind, right? But I also like to travel and make the business, the strategy and the development of the business.
Business development is might be your next job.
Yeah, hopefully.
Business development.
Yeah, hopefully.
Ah, that's interesting. That's a step up from sales.
Yeah, It's it can be also combined, right? Because if you grow sales, then
Yes.
the business goes
But
up.
business development takes more strategy.
Yeah, it's
who
more-
to call,
yeah.
what to
Yeah.
call, when
Yeah.
to call,
Yeah.
who you're gonna send there,
Definitely.
and managing maybe a couple salespeople. So the school will prepare you to do that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I hope so. We just started.
No, I mean it's
Yeah,
it's
the aim of the school is
they can make you a
yeah.
business development
Yeah.
manager.
because they provide you the strategy, meaning that, for example, we have always case study.
Yes.
So we learn every day about real businesses case study, and then we talk in class with the teacher. We talk about strategy. So we see what's the reality on a paper, and then we discuss together, while we are in an international environment, which hopefully gives us the opportunity to be open-minded and to understand what people want to, for be connected.
But since you are your other language is Italian,
Yeah.
you would do that with the Italian-speaking people or with everybody who speaks English?
In the business school?
No. When you're going to be working,
Okay.
are you going to be working mostly with the Italian-speaking people, or are you going to be working also with the English-speaking people?
So if I can start, for example, when I worked for the French startup, my job was to find clients in Italy and in England.
To
To grow
take
the
advantage
business. Yeah,
of your
of
language.
my language. That's for sure.
And you think the same thing will happen with the big corporations?
Yeah, kind of, because if you are an Italian native, you can
Help the
use
company.
it. You can use it, right? You can use it as a tool, especially if a company wants to. For example, this French startup wanted to install a branch
In
in Italy.
You were a helper.
Yeah, so I was kind of make some market research about the industry, the energy efficiency industry. So yeah, of course you use your
They're gonna
language
use,
yeah,
your
as a tool.
skills and
As
your
a
language.
tool.
So
Yeah.
if you go, you said, to a country of Europe, what do you think they're gonna do with you? They're gonna use you for mostly Italian?
I think so, especially if you have a sales position. For example, you mentioned Salesforce before. I think their entry-level position
In Italy?
no,
In general?
In general, is the sales development representative.
Okay.
And as you mentioned correctly, the next step is business development representative. And and they work by area, so they tend to hire people with a native language they're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if they're located somewhere else,
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's done all over the with the internet and the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. For example, I could be hired by Salesforce because they're looking to develop their business in Italy.
Okay.
But maybe I'm working in San Francisco or Dublin or I don't know.
You can work from another city.
Yeah. Sure.
Got it. Yeah, because they have international phone calling.
Yeah.
But if you need to meet the client,
Mm-hmm.
then they'll send the manager or.
Yeah, that's the point. You don't have to meet the client if you're in an entry level or junior position. Yeah.
Okay, so later on maybe you
I
travel.
think so.
Okay, later on you'll be able to travel.
Yeah.
When you know the product in depth.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, so that's our fourth question. What's the fifth question? I forgot. So anyway, you guys have a whole future ahead of you. What do you envision your future to be like? You wanna, you envision yourself building something? What is your vision?
I don't know. No, I'm kidding.
No, you go to the school for a reason.
Yeah. So my, I want to, as I mentioned before, work for the international company. So it doesn't really matter if I have to go back home or back to Europe or stay here in US, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create my own company if I get the
If you
right.
have a good idea.
Yeah, that's for sure. So my primary objective right now is to find the road
to accomplish that.
Yeah, but to work for the international company, and if actually I have also if I get the right idea, then I probably might start my company though. I don't know. I have to.
Once you learn management.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Do you take classes in management now?
Yeah, it's all about management.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It is about management,
Yeah.
or it's not?
It is.
It is all about management. Okay. All right. So basically, at the end of this year, in 1 year, you'll be able to manage people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So I guess you can conclude, Marcello. You already told us what you want to do. So you want to combine writing, interviewing, and sales and things like that.
The more important thing for me is technology.
Technology.
Yeah. Okay. As I said before, writing is just an hobby. The point for me is to help people and to do it through technology. This is why I think.
Are you good? Are you a good computer programmer yourself?
No. I'm not. I'm not an engineer. I didn't study computer science, but
you'll hire someone to do it for you.
Maybe not for me. I could also sell.
No, but if you have an idea, you have to hire someone to write the code.
Oh yeah,
right?
sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah. Of course.
So since you cannot do it yourself, right?
No, of course not.
Like the CEO of Facebook, he wrote the code, but you cannot write the code of your own company.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you answered my question very well. So thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you.
And this was just an experiment, and it's Marcello's idea. So let's see how it goes after we edit a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.